Talk to me a little bit about your decision to stand for the national anthem. You were the only one standing. The rest of the team and your opposing team was kneeling. And you said that the reason that you did this was because you didn't think sloganeering and T-shirts were an adequate way to address problems. And you said that you believe that Black Lives Matter. Do you think that America, our country, is systemically racist?
I think that's a tough question. I wouldn't come out right and say that the America is systemically racist. There are things that we can continue to improve upon, especially when it comes to the interpersonal relationships of people. Yeah. But at the end of the day, for me, I didn't see that the Black Lives organization was the answer, or the way that they were going about, trying to get their message across, or equity and equality for the Black community as a way of that was going to be successful. And so ultimately I looked at my life and said, man, my life has been changed and supported by the gospel. And I cannot see a greater antidote or answer for the times that we see when it comes to racism or anything, all the things that plague the hearts of men in society. I can't see a greater antidote other than the gospel for them. And so that's what I decided to stand up and say. And I knew I was going to get a lot of backlash for it, but I didn't want to go along with anybody's narrative. And, so many narratives were being painted, and Black Lives Matter was so big. And again, I do believe that Black Lives Matter. I didn't see what was going on as the answer.
So talk to me about that organization a little bit. Would you say that you do not stand with the Black Lives Matter organization?
Yeah, I just didn't support the tone of the message. Like early on, even with having conversations with people who were so for the movement, they would say, Black Lives Matter. I said, yeah, I also believe that Jesus Christ is the answer. Oh no, and so I didn't feel comfortable in the movement early on, and I'm pretty sure the organization is antithetical to Christ. What I felt, with everything that was going on, it was like, okay, now that what happened with George Floyd, and as tragic and as terrible and as wrong as that was, it was almost like we now have the moral high ground to get everyone to conform to what we want them to do. And it was almost like kneeling for the national anthem and wearing the T-shirt was the only way in that moment to support Black lives. And that's what I ultimately rejected, where it's like, I've seen my life supported. I've seen many lives supported and changed through the gospel. And I don't think that in this moment, these are the only ways to cater to the support of Black lives.